Welcome to Advising Older Girls, Progression for Cadet through Ambassador Girl Scouts. I'm Jessie O'Leary, Troop and Volunteer Support Specialist, focusing on older girls. You can reach me at 888-474-9686 or at customer care at girlscoutsgwm.org. Who is an older Girl Scout? Cadet Girl Scouts are in grades 6 through 8 and are typically ages 12 through 14 years old. Senior Girl Scouts are in grades 9 and 10 and are typically 15 and 16 years old. Ambassador Girl Scouts are in grades 11 and 12 are typically ages 17 and 18 years old. Every girl is unique and comes with her own personality, but here are some typical characteristics of older girls. Physical characteristics. Some of the typical characteristics of 12 through 15-year-olds are sudden and rapid increases in height and weight with the onset of adolescence and are concerned with appearance. 16 through 18-year-olds typically have essentially completed physical maturation and have their physical features are shaped and defined. For effective leadership, you can discourage comparison with their peers, but be aware of problems of late maturation. You can also encourage a focus on what the body is capable of accomplishing over their appearance. Intellectual characteristics. Typical characteristics of a 12 through 15-year-old is that she will thrive on arguments and discussion. They are increasingly able to memorize, think logically about concepts, engage in introspection and probing into their own thinking, ability to plan realistically for the future. They need to feel important in the world and believe in something. 16 to 18-year-olds are seriously concerned about the future and are beginning to integrate knowledge into leading decisions about the future. Suggested behaviors for effective leadership are don't let discussions become arguments and don't put down ideas. Encourage girls to join community groups and encourage talking and planning for the future. Social characteristics. Typical characteristics of 12 to 15-year-olds are that they withdraw from parent and rebels, have less intense friendships with those of the same sex, and usually have a whole gang of friends. Girls show more interest in the opposite sex than boys do, and are annoyed by younger siblings. 16 to 18-year-olds, the relationship from parents may range from friendly to hostile, usually has many friends and few confidants. Dating varies greatly in level of maturity. Suggested behaviors for effective leadership include set clear, firm, but flexible limits, maintain a good relationship, be respectful and friendly, and encourage experiences with a variety of people, for example, older, younger, and different cultures. Characteristics. Typical characteristics of 12 to 15-year-olds are that they commonly sulk, direct verbal anger at authority figures. They worry about their grades, appearance, and popularity, and can be withdrawn and introspective. 16 to 18-year-olds can worry about failure. They may appear moody, angry, lonely, impulsive, self-centered, confused, and stubborn. They have conflicted feelings about dependence and independence. Suggested behaviors for effective leadership. Be available to talk and to listen. Accept feelings. Don't overreact. Jointly establish limits, but don't revert to childhood restrictions. Don't dismiss concerns. Provide accurate feedback. When supporting positive behavior, set limits, give positive, polite directions in speech. Don't expect every girl to do every project. Rejoice in all achievements, large and small. Help each girl develop positive feelings about herself. Let the girls solve problems, ask for help and lead. Encourage respect. Focus on talents and skills, not problems. Involve the families. Allow each girl to learn by experience herself. Encourage group projects. It's important to be part of a group too. Conflict resolution, mediation. Each girl has a chance to tell her side of the story without interruption. Each girl tells you what the problem was and what happened. Each girl tries to develop some possible solutions. The girls try to choose one. Active listening. You or one of the girls restates or paraphrases what each of the girls involved in the conflict has said. Use phrases such as "it sounds like you said" or "did you mean?" These phrases can lead to the main reason for the conflict so it can be resolved quickly. Role reversal. This can help each girl see the other's viewpoint. Ask each girl to state the point of the view of the other girl. When you're using these, encourage the girls to take leadership of these conflict resolution tools with each other and among the group on their own as much as possible. Skillful listening. The way you and your girls can listen and speak to each other is also important in resolving conflict. Do you and the girls look at each other when you're speaking to each other? Do you listen actively so a girl knows that you have heard what she said? Do you wait to give a girl a chance to answer you? Do you avoid interrupting her? Does your body language and facial expressions agree with what you are saying? Do the girls understand that put downs are not allowed in the group or meeting? Girl Scouts is a safe place for girls to grow, share, and learn. Because of that, there may be times when girls will bring up issues that may be considered sensitive or controversial. There is no definitive list of these subjects. In general, highly personal subjects such as human sexuality, religious beliefs, cultural and family values are sensitive. AIDS, child abuse, suicide, and teenage pregnancy are also other examples. Good judgment is required since what may be considered sensitive by one group or individual may not be classified in the same way by another group or individual. Many subjects can become controversial if handled inappropriately. When sensitive issues are brought up, encourage girls to talk with resource people such as family members, religious leaders, and appropriate experts. Program consultants and special resource consultants are often used to deliver programs on sensitive issues. Make sure to have parents sign a permission slip to participate in any activity that involves a sensitive issue. When Girl Scouts are younger, the leaders do most of the planning, and the daisies plan through yes or no choices, brownies through multiple choices, and juniors through brainstorming. When girls are older Girl Scouts, they should be doing most of the planning, and the leaders take on an advisor role. You are not the leader anymore. As an advisor, you understand girls need time to talk, unwind, and have fun together. You ask, what do you want to do, or how do you want to spend our time? You trust girls to get things done with minimal guidance. You provide some structure, guide girls by asking the right questions at the right times, and help girls to ask on their answers. Leaders assume that girls always have to be accomplishing something big or being productive. Leaders say this is what we're going to do, or you can do X, Y, or Z, or choose one. Leaders nag girls to get things done. Leaders create too much structure and become rigid or inflexible about meetings, and leaders do things the adults' way rather than the way the girls want to do. When working with older girls, being an advisor is the appropriate way to mentor them. Some things to think about. As your Girl Scouts have been growing up, you've been giving them more of the lead in the decision making of the troop. Now your role has gone from being the troop leader to a facilitator, advisor, and friend. It is up to the girls what activities they choose to do. Do they want to focus on travel? Do they want to earn higher awards? Do they want to focus only on changing the world through take action projects? Whatever it is they want, you are there to make sure they are safe, asking them the right questions while planning and guiding their decision making. It is not your choice. If the girls choose to go on a cruise rather than going to Rome where you'd rather go, that's where the troop goes. Running an older girl meeting. When the girls were junior Girl Scouts, they should have begun to take more of a leadership role in making the decisions in their troop. If the girls had been in a troop where the leader did all the planning and told the girls what they needed to do, you will need to start at a lower level of the girl adult progression to build their decision making skills. This applies to all age levels. Work with your girls at the level they are comfortable with to build on the skills they need to begin to take the lead. When running an older girl meeting, there are several different ways that girls can plan out the decision making of their troop. And it varies by what the girls want to do and sometimes the size of your troop. Some examples are a patrol, an executive board, and a town meeting. A patrol. The troop divides into small groups called patrols. This can be good for medium to large groups. The patrol chooses a patrol name, symbol, leaders, and assistant leaders. A caper chart lists jobs and who does them. Members should rotate the jobs so everyone has an opportunity. An executive board. One leadership team is elected to represent the entire troop. This can work well for small troops. The troop elects girls to the leadership team, which is called the steering committee. The team then elects officers. The number of officers varies with the projects. The length of time in the leadership position should be limited to give each girl an opportunity to lead. The troop who wants no formal government might want to choose a town meeting format. The entire troop participates directly in the decision-making process. The troop business is discussed and determined by all the girls in the troop. The system requires a moderator. The moderator guides the troop discussion. Rotate the moderator position so every girl gets a chance to lead. Running an older girl meeting for Cadet Girl Scouts. Cadet Girl Scouts are still looking to you to guide them to making good choices. For example, if they want to go on a trip, you can facilitate their trip planning by helping them to brainstorm answers to basic questions like how will we get there? What do we do while we're there? How much does it cost? Your role is to ask the questions that will help guide them in planning what they want to do in Girl Scouts. Running an older girl meeting for senior Girl Scouts. Your senior Girl Scouts are now in high school and their lives are busy. Some girls are looking at earning higher awards for future resumes and scholarships. Help girls find activities that they want to do as a troop and support those girls who want to do activities on their own. By seniors, girls should be taking on the lead in asking questions that needed to do the activities they want to do. Encourage them to dream big, but be realistic in planning activities that will fit into their busy lives. Older girl meeting for Girl Scout ambassadors. At this level, it's up to the girls to decide on what they want to do in their troop meetings. Many girls at this age are just looking to connect with friends and have fun. Girl Scouts is a safe, familiar, comfortable place for girls to do that. Do the girls want to plan a different theme each meeting? Do they want to have a specific focus of their meeting? For example, planning a trip or a community service project? Do they want to have a craft or game meeting? Whatever they choose, remember that it's their Girl Scout meeting. Encourage them to choose to do something. No one wants to sit around for 1 to 2 hours, but whatever they do, it's up to them. As the girls' advisor, now it's time for you to sit back and enjoy that all Girl Scouting has done for your girls. It's amazing what girls can do when they're given the opportunity to take the lead. Girls these days. Technology plays a big role in girls' lives. Girl Scouts gives girls a chance to unplug and connect to each other. Work with your girls to set guidelines and expectations about how cell phones, tablets, iPads, etc. can or cannot be used at troop meeting times. Let the girls take the leads in making their own rules about when it's okay to surf the web, text, listen to music, and/or chat on the phone. As their advisor, continue to ask questions about how the decisions they make will affect their time together as a troop. Remind girls that Girl Scouts is a limited amount of time and they need to use their time wisely to accomplish what they want to do as a group. Let the girls come to an agreement and have everyone sign that they are willing to follow the rules they come up with. Finances. Letting the girls be in charge of their finances allows them to learn to budget and manage their finances, gives them the opportunity to decide how and what to spend their funds on, and takes everyone's opinions into account. Use your resources wisely. Girl Scouts has many different resources for girls to use in their own planning of their Girl Scout journey, including the Volunteer Toolkit, the Girl's Guide to Girl Scouting, journeys and journey boxes, skill building sets for cadets and seniors, Girl Scouts of the Green and White Mountains activities, which are listed on the website, Girl Scouts of the Green and White Mountains patch programs, Older Girl Higher Awards webinars, travel webinars, camp leadership opportunities, including counselor and training, Girls Rock the Capital, program aid and volunteer and training. Volunteer Toolkit. You can access the VTK by going to the MyGS tab at www.girlscoutsgwm.org, our council website, and use your email and password to log in. If you have trouble logging in, reach out to our customer care team for assistance. You can create your own year plan by entering your own activities or by using activities from the meeting library. Create a custom year plan. Click on the Year Plan tab and click Add Activity. The custom activity will pop up and add the activity name, location name, cost, date and time, location address, and activity description, and then click Add Activity. The activity will populate in your meeting plan, and you will be able to edit or delete this activity and be able to change the order of the activity. You can edit, send an invitation, and a reminder with the Manage Communications. Volunteer Toolkit can also be used to email troop members, to keep parents informed of what the girls are doing, and to ask parents for help and send forms to families. Send an email by clicking on Send Email and choose the recipient from the address list or enter your own. Compose the email to tell about a upcoming activity. Attach forms from the forms section of our website and add other information. Renewing troop membership. You can use the Volunteer Toolkit to renew your troop's membership and to make sure all your current girls are registered and listed in your troop. Click on the Troop tab of VTK and select the membership year you wish to look at. Select Troop Members to renew by updating Renewal Choice and select Continue to proceed. What a cadet can do. Cadets can earn one of 3 journeys or all of them. They can earn Amaze, Breathe, or Media. They can partner these journeys with skill building badges or work on them individually. They can earn legacy badges, financial literacy badges, or cookie business badges. They can work on their silver award. Seniors can earn the Journey Awards for Girltopia, So What, and Mission Sisterhood. They can also pair badges for skill building with those journeys or work on them independently. They can earn legacy badges, financial literacy badges, and cookie badges as well. Ambassador Girl Scouts can work on one of 3 journeys. They can work on Your Voice, Your World, the Power of Advocacy. They can work on Justice. They can work on Bliss, Live It, Give It. They can also work on legacy badges, financial literacy badges, or cookie business badges. Girl Scout badges not on these sheets are also available for outdoor badges, including Art in the Outdoors and Outdoor Adventure badges. The journeys. Girls may work on their journeys in order to start as a prerequisite for the highest awards, to participate in discovering, connecting, and taking action in the world. Girls should use the Girls Guide and the Adult Guide when planning their journey, and the journeys are meant to be customized. Girls Guide to Girl Scouting. Not only do these contain the legacy badges, as well as can be built on with the skill building badges, the Girls Guide to Girl Scoutings are also the Girl Scout Handbook. For the badges, the girls have an overview of the steps and purpose of the badge. There are 5 steps with 3 choices. The girls can do the steps in any order and only need to do one of the 3 choices. The goal is to learn a skill well enough to provide a service in that badge focus. Cadets and seniors have skill building sets, but the ambassadors only have legacy badges because most ambassador girls are not as focused on earning badges. The purpose of earning a badge is to educate, not to decorate. The Girls Guide to Girl Scouting focuses also on Girl Scout history, ceremonies, where to place insignia on a Girl Scout uniform, Troop Crest, Journey Summit Award, My Promise, My Faith Pin, Safety Award, Bridging, Financial Literacy Badges, highest awards including Gold and Silver Awards, Community Service Bar, Service to Girl Scouting, and information on WAGs. Choices need to follow a progression. Girls who have had experiences with day trips and overnight in a nearby location and a longer overnights further from home without parents may be ready for extended trips. An extended trip is any trip longer than 2 nights and or outside New England or upstate New York. A trip to New York City is always an extended trip. There is specific extended trip paperwork that must be filled out 4 to 6 months prior to a domestic trip and 1 year prior to an international trip. Extended trips must follow girl to adult ratios and is not a parent-daughter event. And adult supervision should be limited to the troop leaders and or necessary number of adults needed for transportation. All trips, day, overnight, or extended, should be girl-led. The girls need to make the choice of where they want to travel, and it should be the girls who are deciding on the itinerary, budget, money-earning activities, and transportation arrangements. The girls should use safety activity checkpoints and quick trip checklist as a guide to planning a trip. The girls should be assisting in filling out the extended travel paperwork. Always keep the Girl Scout processes as your focus. Girl-led, learning by doing, and cooperative learning. To keep in mind WALDO, weather. Anticipate weather conditions and plan accordingly. Keep emergency rain ponchos in your first aid kit or have the girls bring them with them. Activity. What do the girls need to complete their activity? Do they need to wear something special? Location. Are we there yet? Let the girls plan for activities on the way to their activity or ahead of time if they're planning out their paperwork. Duration. How long will you be there? The duration of the trip will affect how much stuff the girls need to bring. Organization. As the girls plan, keep in mind the who, what, where, and when, and how of the activity. Have the girls choose jobs and let them know what to expect. Make sure the girls and you review safety and emergency plan, assign buddies, and teach girls to count off and make sure the girls are aware of meeting times for departures. Don't forget PIE, planning. Girls should be planning the activities they want to do and how they will do it. Implement. Once they've planned what they want to do, just do it. Evaluate. This piece is key but is often forgotten. Taking the time to evaluate what they did, they learned, and what they like and what they didn't like, they can change to make the next time even better. This is how girls progress through the Girl Scouts to be able to make even more of the decisions as they grow. Money earners. Older girls think big and often, and that often requires additional money earning. The product sales should always be your biggest money earners, and older girls have years of experience and know how to articulate their product sale goals to increase sales. But they will still need to earn extra funds for large projects such as trips, take action projects, and activities. Additional money earners require paperwork that is submitted to your community accounting coordinator at least 4 weeks prior to the money earner. Parents need to sign an additional money earner permission slip, and every money earner requires a money earning report to be filed. Ideas for money earners can include events for younger girls, bake sales, yard sales, gift wrapping. Remember that every money earning project, the girls must provide a good or service to earn money. The Silver Award. The Silver Award is the highest award a cadet Girl Scout can earn. The project should be new and needed, and it's a suggested minimum of 50 hours per girl. It's an individual project or a small group project of 3 to 4 girls. The advisor should be a community leader or expert in the field and is not a troop leader or a family member. The girls plan for sustainability. The girls educate and inspire others. The prerequisite before starting is to complete one cadet journey, and each girl must file a project intent form before starting their project, and each girl completes a final report form. Projects must be submitted and completed by September 30th after the end of their 8th grade year. And for more information about the Silver Award, you can view the Silver Award webinar or contact our customer care team. The Gold Award is the highest award a Girl Scout can earn. The projects must be new and needed. It should be a minimum hours of 80 hours per girl. It is an individual project. The advisor is a community leader or expert in the field and not a family member or troop leader. The girls ensure sustainability. The girls educate and inspire others. Girls lead others to help carry out their project. The prerequisite is to complete 2 senior or ambassador journeys, or have completed 1 journey and earned their Silver Award. They must receive prior approval from the Gold Award Support Committee before starting their project. For more information about the Gold Award, view the Gold Award webinar or contact customer care. Beyond the troop, there are many opportunities for older Girl Scouts to participate in activities beyond their troop. Council trips happen every year for girls to travel both domestically and internationally with our council. This summer, girls are traveling to London and Hawaii with our council. Visit our website for more details. Destinations. GSUSA has domestic and international trips for girls ages 11 through 18. Visit GSUSA's website for more details. Program aid, volunteer training, and counselor in training are leadership trainings for girls to lead younger Girl Scouts. Series offers a variety of interest-related groups for older girls to participate in activities ranging from coastal cleanup and environmental impact to anime to animal care. Girls Rock the Capitol is an internship program for girls who are interested in learning about their state legislator. Older Girl Conference. Leadership conferences for older girls include the GSGWM Older Girl Conference in May and the Senior Leadership Conference in Rhode Island in March. To older Girl Scouts. What about girl members who are 18 years old? Any girl who is a registered girl member can continue to earn Girl Scout recognitions, including the Girl Scout Gold Award. Membership continues from October 1st to September 30th and doesn't change during the membership year. Girls can drive themselves to Girl Scout activities, but not others. Parents still need to fill out forms and be informed of activities, and girl and adult ratios still apply. You will always need to have leaders for troop activities. Once a girl is 18 and has completed her last membership year, she can apply to be a lifetime member. The deadline is September 1st for the discounted rate. Once a girl becomes a registered Girl Scout, she can start the process to become a Girl Scout volunteer. So how am I doing? Use these checkpoints to help you reflect on how you're doing as an older girl advisor. The girls are making the decisions. The girls say they are having fun. The girls feel they are not being judged. The girls decide when they want to take leadership roles. The girls who want to earn recognitions have the support they need. Girls who have many different activities and responsibilities are able to participate in Girl Scouts. Are there any questions? If you have questions, please reach out to customer care at 888-474-9686 or customercare@girlscoutsgwm.org. Additional resources are listed here and can also be obtained from customer care. Thank you for attending our Older Girl webinar.